Ahri is one of those champions where she can seem pretty straightforward, but to kind of get the hang of her and to kind of learn the other abilities and hidden things that she might have, she requires some time. And this is why in this video I'll try to help you out as much as I can when it comes down to tips and tricks. So with Ahri, let's take each ability one at a time. The Q is the one that you want to try to be mostly aware about. When you use your Q, you always have to remember that it will always return back. So if you Q and you start walking to a certain position, it will start following you. The first one does magic damage, and the second one does true damage. So ideally, what you want to try to do with Ahri is not get very close to the target and then press your ulti, or your Q rather, because it's very easy for the enemy to dodge it, right? Sure, you can try to walk and make it easier for yourself, but one better tip is try to get the long range, right? Just like that. Because then, if you hit like exactly the tip, the ball is gonna come back and hit both of the abilities at the same time, which is very crucial. The W is the ability that you want to try to use the most, like throughout the entire game. If you're traveling through lane, if you're going into the turn, so like if you're right here, you start pressing W and you get to the laning phase. Because it only costs 30 mana, it has up to like 6 seconds cooldown, first 2 levels, and it gives you move speed, which is very important. The move speed is what makes a difference. So we're going to try to use it in laning phase by either farming, uh, walking faster, poking the enemy, and whatnot. The E is one of the most crucial abilities, 100%. And what you have to get used to with the E is the E flash. And what you have to remember with this is that if you press E and then flash at the same time, the E direction is going to go to the position your character flashes, right? So if you're right here and I flash in this direction, it will go right there, because that's where I put my cursor. And this can be very useful, and you have to get the hang of it, because it can catch people off guard a lot of times. So if you want to try to kill someone landing phase or do your usual combos, start with W, so you come a bit faster, press E flash, get all of them while he is charmed, you follow with the Q, and you start doing your combo. And then ulti, of course, is the most important one. With ulti, I would try to recommend you be a bit creative with it. So don't be scared, don't save it until the last moment. Make sure you utilize it as often as you can. You have 3 charges, and those 3 charges are what is going to make the difference. Because it means that you can study your damage, you can see if you can proceed by going back on the enemy, maybe another time. And those things are very, very important. So yeah, try to practice these things, because Ahri is one of the champions where if she gets practiced, she can be very, very good.